the shadows of the chain, I saw them playing games, talking big on spaces just to sell your name. They whisper community with empty hearts, but when the green came in, they tore it all apart.
You said you were here for the ride, but vanished when the charts took a dive. You formed our trust, then flipped the floor. Now you're knocking on a titanium door. We saw it all, yeah, we remember. We stood strong through the cold December.
You can't fake what you didn't give. You can't claim what you didn't live. Only the builders rise, while the bloodsuckers crawl. They took the tokens and ran. We built a kingdom for all. We don't forget, we don't rewind. We protect what's ours every single time. This ain't no game, it's a test of our lives, and only the builders rise. You minted lies and brand new wallets, claim diamond hands while dumping profits. But here we stand, while others bailed. We stack our skills and never fail.
No wireless grace, no secret key. You sold your soul for short-term greed. This isn't just Web3, it's a legacy, a receipt of your loyalty. We gave you chances, made the call, but now the gate is 10 feet tall. We ain't here for quick rewards. We're writing names on battle boards.
Only the builders rise, while the fakes fade away. No alpha leaks for the snakes, no second seats to betray. We rise for trust, we rise for truth, we rise with scars as living proof. It's not just web, it's the fight for our tribe, and only the builders rise.
Giraffe towers watching, me militia marching, skill stackers standing, hearts full of lightning.
You can't fake legacy, you can't fake loyalty, you can't be us if you ain't bleed for the dream. Only the builders rise, we outbuild, we outlast. Character compounds, greed burns fast. We log the names, we guard the gates. You wrote your fate, it's far too late. This isn't a token, it's how we survive, and only the builders rise.
It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Web3 on the streets trying to consume some bills for the eve so I can get some skills. Rolling in my ride, stacker bills. Blockchain warriors at the break of dawn. Adrian and Danny, legends being born. System breakers, we rewriting the code. Stacking up skills while we lighten your load. Those who hold tokens know just what it means. NFT visions, turning into dreams. Freedom ain't free, but we building the key. Web3 revolution, yeah, that's the decree. Chain breakers, setting you free. Masters of memes, building your legacy. Chain breakers, stack and believe. Digital soldiers, plant that seed, watch it breathe. Projects we build like castles in the sky. Interviews dropping, watch those metrics fly. Giveaways spinning, fortunes to claim. Supporting the stackers, that's the name of the game. This ain't no trend, it's a movement with soul. Freedom's the mission, taking back control. Generations rising, value over gold. Breaking the chains that the system has sold. Just hit the east side of the blockchain scene, where ballers stake tokens and builders convene. If knowledge is power and freedom's the goal, then stackers the key to unlocking your soul. Kings and queens rising, soldiers deploy. Commanders and knights, the systems destroy. Mean militia armed with digital might. Financial freedom, our God-given right. The brand hackers mission, clear in our sight. Coaching the masses to win in this fight. When the dust settles and chains are all broke, we'll stand as the leaders who help the world woke. Chain breakers, Now setting you free, masters of memes, building your legacy. Chain breakers, come on, stack and believe. Digital soldiers, the future we weave. And as I go deeper in the blockchain game, I think about all the holders who came to stack their skills and set their minds free. Chain breakers for life, that's our destiny. Hey, wait, yeah, long neck, big drip, Gary on the chain, spotlight shine when I step in the game. Solana running on the top of the block, NFT flex, they just screenshot and talk. No rug pull here, this giraffe built real. I'm not a meme, I'm a movement, I seal deals. They got monkeys, frogs, man, that's old news. I'm dripping with utility, they stuck on views. I'm giraffe-ish, not bullish, price tag stupid, yeah it's foolish. Climbing charts while they stuck in loops. Gary got that neck for truth. Tall vibes, I'm stretching skies, verified flex while the floor price dies. From the Serengeti to Solana halls, I don't just moon, I ball. Gary got the stance like a Vogue pose freeze. I'm tall in the meta, got Web3 on his knees. Not pixelated, I'm stylized and rare. You meant to regret me, I'm billionaire heir. I got traits they dream of, swagger they steal. While they pump and dump, I just close big deals. No Discord drama, just Gary finesse. Other NFTs wish they had this flex. They mint 10K, I'm the one that hits. Holographic drip with utility blitz. Not a JPEG joke, I'm a VIP. They stuck in the JPEG past me, I'm Web3. Call me the neck, worth betting the farm. I don't go to the moon, I own the stars. This ain't hype, this legacy code. Gary gon' rewrite the blockchain road. I'm giraffe-ish, not bullish. Value rise steady, ain't no foolish. I'm not a trend, I'm a tidal wave. Solana crown, they just throw shade. Crypto king in the giraffe fit. Other NFTs just counterfeit. So when the floor sweeps, know who reigns. Gary the Great, changing the game. They chase memes, I build empires. Gary's name in digital choirs. So if you miss me, good luck bruh. Next mint's double, and I don't budge.
From solo to squad, from idea to impact. This is for the ones who build together.
Build your network, build your net worth. Stacking up skills, now the sky's not the limit, it's the framework. Gary lit the match, we the torch bearers now. Skill stackers rise, kingdom mode, no bells. Yeah, January came, the chain lit a flame. Gary coin soared, now the market knows the name. Not just a coin, it's a catalyst for growth. Birthed a generation who believe in what they wrote. He taught us game, taught us to serve. Taught us to hustle, now we lead the curve. From a Discord ping to a throne in the charts. It's community alignment, that's where greatness starts. I watched, I learned, I built my lane. Created stacker with purpose in the chain. Not for the fame, not for a flash, but to uplift the misfits who come from the ash. Every DM, every spin on the wheel, every meme, every mint, it's legacy we seal. If Gary's the king of this current crusade, we the skill stackers, future already made. Proximity to greatness opens up the gates. When you link with legends, you bend time and fate. What starts as a dream becomes a movement, then a chain. One signal from the top and you'll never be the same. Build your network, build your net worth. Gary gave us game, now Stacker is the expert. This ain't a flex, it's a blueprint for the brave. From the Gary verse we came and now we paved the wave. This ain't just a song, it's a beacon for the tribe. A call for the rebels who were born to thrive. You don't need luck, you need leverage and lane. Link with real ones and it changes the game. From the vault to the village, the skills in the stack. We build in the bear, now we ride in the black. So salute to the king who showed us the light. We're the generals now and the future is bright.
Never broke again, never poor again. Just stack the skill, serve till we all ascend.
Let's freaking go. Oh my God. What the hell is going on
Oh,
here?
you're back? Okay. Well, I was just going to take a little nap there.
We had a little bit of a longer intro this morning. I had some new songs I wanted to feature for you guys that I worked on over the weekend, even made a little video for one of them, a little temporary video. But what is going on? It's freaking Monday, baby. Let's go.
Got my little helper here.
Oh, look at that little sweet pea. How you doing,
She
sweetheart?
she got a little cough yesterday, so I kept her home today.
She's staying home today.
Yeah.
Well, it's a beautiful freaking day then. You get to hang out with the little one. Well, welcome to the Chain Breaker Show, where we don't play by their rules and we sure as hell don't ask for permission. This is a show for the rebels, the builders, and the warriors of Web3, people like Gary, Danny, and me. We're tearing down the old systems, one skill, one project, and one blockchain at a time. We're building a damn new economy that's powered by freedom, AI, NFTs, Gary, and freaking Skill Stacker. Let's go. Every day we're going to bring you real talk, the projects that are worth betting on, the people who are actually making moves, and the plays that can set you and your future free. Giveaways, yep. Chains, we're breaking them, and skills, we're stacking them. So this is the new frontier, and this is the skill stackers, or chain breakers, sorry. This is the skill stackers, but this is the chain breakers. What's going on, Danny?
Not much, man. Just hanging out.
Whatever,
How
weekend.
was the weekend?
Dude, the weekends are wild, man.
I worked
like
Friday, Saturday, Sunday all day.
it's like all the people who don't work or who work during the week are able to make it on the weekends. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, let's see, I worked 13 and a half hours Saturday, 6 or 7 Friday night, and then like 13 Sunday.
Damn. Long weekend for you.
Yeah.
We'll sleep when we're dead, right?
Yeah. I got D2 baseball coming up in 2 weeks, and that's every day, all day for 2 weeks.
That's gonna be wild.
You might have to find an improv for me for that week.
Hey, Bearded, I'm sure Bearded would be happy to step in. I got something in my hair here. I gotta get it's hard to get if you get something in your hair, it's the hardest thing to get it out with dreads. I know, huh?
No, man, you just do it like mine. It all comes out.
It all comes out real easy. This has been the trippiest experience for me. My hair was always really, really short until this last couple of years, but we have so much to cover, dude. There's a lot of really exciting stuff to talk about. I got some really good news stories. I've been aggregating news. I don't even know where to start. I guess the simplest in area that makes the most sense that we're going to lead up to later today, or later this morning, I should say, is the Meme Militia Mondays. But let's get into that a little bit, because there was some amazing progress over the weekend that I'd love to show you guys that you may have not seen if you missed. So let's get into that.
There was a bunch of sales popping through.
Bro, people are on fire for the Meme Militia right now. So in the last 24 hours, we've had 6 sales. Over the weekend, we had about 20 sales. So if you look from 4 days ago, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 sales, 14 or 15 sales. And we've had quite a few sales over the last week, but our floor now is 0.3302. And we had knights sold. Somebody bought a commander, which was really exciting. Somebody also bought a knight. Actually, there were a couple knights. So I think we've got about 10 new people.
The floor price is getting thin.
It's getting thin. That's right. We'll move through these threes really fast. I mean, because 3 is really low. And then we only got 1 knight at 5. We got
3 at 5, and then we're at almost 1 soul apiece.
There we go. Moving up quick. Moving up. And then we got this king for 33. Looks like the queen is still sitting here, guys. It's crazy. Look at this beauty. Look at the detail in her. All of this, all these little pieces. I did this in Photoshop here. All these, I wanted to make sure everything was perfect. Pixel perfect. So she's sitting right here waiting for you for 1,300, 7.8 for Solana. Solana today looks like it's at 163.75. So we're down just a little bit, it looks like, from last week. But there's a lot of news to talk about there. So really, really huge progress. I was super pumped all weekend to just see the sales rolling in. And a couple of the sales were from the bosses of the WeGens, which I want to talk about briefly here in just a few minutes. But we had some support from the WeGen family. They watered our grass. And so you know what I did? You know what I do? I went and watered the grass back.
There you go.
let me go ahead and share. So this is now my newest and first Gen. I had to go with the purplish magenta, and the color background. It just totally fit the skill stacker vibes. And then he's got the Austin 316 vest on with his freaking super dope Mike Tyson tattoo. I've actually met Mike Tyson. I don't know if I've ever told you that. I got to meet him in an airport a few years back. Actually, this is like 10 years now ago. He was really nice. And as I was walking onto the plane, some weird freaking lady, he was in front of me. Like it was me, one lady, and then him. And some ladies, lady yelled out, "Attention, everybody! We have a rapist on the plane." And I was like, I couldn't believe she said that. And he turned around and looked at her and brushed past her and brushed past me and walked right to the stewardess and sat down in the very, very front of the plane away from everybody else. It's pretty wild that someone had the balls to say that to Mike Tyson. If she was a woman, if she was a man,
very soon,
yes, very
very
so.
soon.
These Wegens, I want to talk about these just briefly. We talked about the Me Militia, so I just want to give them some love. They have some pretty cool traits. I didn't know that you can switch the traits out on Wegens. Did you know that?
Yeah, they have traits. They have a trait store.
They have a trait store, which is super cool. So I don't know how that all works, if you can change the hats and things like that. But I had heard there was a special trait of like a hat last night on one of the streams that was made after his grandfather's, one of the founders' grandfathers. I think that was Alejandro, or maybe it's this hat here. So pretty incredible collection here. Really great group of people. That's the other thing I'll say is it, like, regardless of how many holders there are, what the market cap is, like, you got to look at the people. This one's freaking awesome. What a cool Weegen right here with the freaking background.
You need to get 4 more, and you get profit or rev share.
So that's what I heard too. So you got to have 5 total in order to get rev share. Got to look for the golds, and it was gold and silver, right? Those are the 2 that you got to look for.
Yep.
So you can go over here to probably body, I'm sure, and you can click on over on the left. I don't know if they can see us. Let me just check and see okay, yeah, they can't see us. Let me fix this. Okay, there we go. Let me come back over here. So you can see here gold and silver. So these are what you want to probably narrow it down to.
There's a gold and silver Dow. There's a bear Dow. There's a couple different ones.
This is a really good deal right here. The clean backgrounds are nice. This one's just under a soul right here. I like this one with the hat. The flat cap's always been one of my favorites. And then this one for 5 Solana. That one's super dope. And then I always sort mine from rare to common. So this one right here is the most rare that's in the gold and silver right now, according to Magic Eden. That one's pretty dope. That's a really good one too. So yeah, and you can switch out your traits. And I heard that when you switch a trait out or something, that it burns one. That's kind of they also have a blunt Dow, Jordan Dow, Bear Dow. That's pretty cool. So I was getting some comments down there in the feed. So yeah, much love to the Weegen fam. I had a what would you call that? A talk off, I guess, in one of the spaces like a month ago. I was talking about last night, where we were basically. He was like, "You don't want to follow me up. You don't want to follow me up," and I was like, "Oh yeah." And then I came in as a friendly neighborhood.
No, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah,
that was so fun, dude. I love that. If anybody gives me a challenge, I'm going to show up and go all out. So I had a lot of freaking fun with that. All right, so. With that being said, what was the next thing I wanted to show you guys? So Me Militia. Oh, of course, last but definitely not least, it's really the most, is my core tribe, our core family. We have some crazy deals. I don't know what's going on here. We were up to a 12 Solana floor. Oh, there we go. I'm like, what is that
12.44. What are you talking about?
I just needed to refresh my page. There it was. I was like, I thought some bozos dropped a bunch of cheap giraffes up here. So we're back up to a 12.44 Solana floor. Now, let me just put this into perspective for those of you who are just now checking into the game. I got my first original giraffe for free from Gary, and then the next one I bought was like, I think it was like 1 Solana, 1.2 Solana. And I think I got one for even cheaper than that. I think I got one of mine for like $80, $90. And now you can't even get a giraffe, even this guy here, for less than $2,000. That's a freaking absolutely insane chart right there. And our holders have continued to grow. So if the holders had stayed the same, I'd be concerned. Like I've heard other people say, I'd be concerned about just people just trying to extract liquidity from each other. but it's
Oh,
not.
yeah.
This has only continued to grow, continue to rise, and get better.
Don't start that today. I'm still a little salty from yesterday.
Hey, you know what though? That is an opportunity. Not all FUD is bad, okay? Because negative talk, you know how many people that probably brought to us? Like Corey was trying to FUD us, and all that ever does is bring attention to us. And then when they actually get to know us, my job, my goal as a leader is to turn the strongest haters into the biggest believers.
No
No
press is bad press.
good press, yeah, all press is good press. So I'm going to leverage that. I mean, look at Trump, dude. How much bad press has that guy had? And look what he did. So it just goes to show, like, there are people that are going to FUD us, and they're gonna be the ones that fumble the bag and fail and wish that they had jumped in. And who knows? Maybe he's just mad that he can't afford one.
I don't know.
That's
All
probably
I,
what it is.
all I know is I'll be at the top.
We're going to be at the top, and we'll be waving down to you with a big smile on our face when you're down at the bottom, going, "Damn, I should have got in when I could."
I wish I woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Mhm.
You see all
You
these
got-
crowns? You see all these crowns that just popped up last night and were getting snatched up?
Dude, yeah, let's look at the activity. There were some crowns that showed up here, you guys. You freaking fumbled if you didn't pick up this guy. Look at that. I think Lazy Man grabbed that one. It's got spikes and a crown.
Yeah, that's a lazy man giraffe.
That's a baller
sure.
giraffe right there for sure. And then you had another one. You have the art hat. Somebody bought the art hat.
Yep.
Let's see right here. That one was really good. It's gold and with the freaking artist hat. I gotta give a shout out to whoever grabbed that one. That one's a super dope. And then this one. Look at this, dude, with another crown with a black giraffe. That's freaking savage right there. That is a badass. And they got that thing for, let's see, a steal probably 20 soul. That's an awesome deal. Oh, and another one. Somebody's dropping crowns like crazy.
Well,
Wow.
King snatched that other one up
That's freaking amazing.
first thing yesterday morning.
That's amazing. Somebody got a killer deal on this one. I love the VR goggles with the freaking third eye right there. And then look at another one. Dude.
Yeah, King bought that one.
King bought this one, huh? There's
Yep.
a lot of freaking great giraffes in here. So if you missed out this weekend, you were paying attention, you were with your family, you missed on some really, really amazing deals, amazing opportunities here. What is this one? Oh, the party hat. That's got a lot of traits. The rainbow, the flower, the party hat, the glasses. That's pretty wild right there. So I love these things. I grow an affinity more and more for them every single day because it's just made such an impact in my life. And not because they're the greatest looking giraffes in the world. It's because I have the greatest freaking community in Web3, and really in anywhere. Like Web3 is a whole different tier and category for me.
Yeah, I'm kind of liking this black one with the neon mane. That's for 14.9.
Oh, this one right here. This is a good one. This is
Yeah.
a really good one. I'm digging the 3D glasses too. I don't like wearing those in real life, but I think this one with 3D glasses is super cool. So I wanted to nerd out on that for a minute. Look at this. It's got the bunny hat and it's gold. Of course, it always takes a long time to load when I'm trying to load one up. Well, and then a gas mask. Man, I can't believe this gas mask is still sitting here. People are fading the gas masks right now. They don't understand like how good of a deal this is. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. So look at some spikes. Here's another one for bearded. And this one right here is total savage freaking play. Like you're a boss if you got this guy. I might have to go and snatch me up one. I already got, I think, 2 or 3 spots to win the stacker. So if you buy a giraffe, you secure yourself a spot to potentially win the stacker agent superhero giraffe.
There's one down for 50 soul. That's really nice.
I delisted my giraffe yesterday. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, but this one for 50 soul is really nice.
Let's see. For 50 soul. Let's see here. What is it? Let me go back down. Let's see here. Let's sort by price.
There's only 2.
Okay, let me see here.
There's only 2 at 50 soul.
Let's see here. So price, high to low. Let's see here. So you got 5, 6 of these OGs right here. Look at those freaking prices on these OGs. 134, 116, 120. Look at these. Look at, there's a crown for 100 soul. These necklaces are super rare. Let's see here. 50. Are you talking about which one? Which one of these?
You know which one I'm talking about. That light fur.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, just fuzzy it. That's right. That light fur is super cool. Let's freaking go. This is amazing. So yeah, we got good movement. 12 sales in the last 24 hours. That's still crushing. Look at this, 8,300 in total volume, almost a $14 million market cap right now on the giraffes. And if that's not enough, because that's a lot, but watch this. Hold my beer. Look at this. Look who's in the number 5 spot.
Have you
Puncher out there.
have you been watching wallets?
I have not. No.
Things are happening.
Give me the scoop. What's going on?
There,
What's the
things are happening. The
Tell
trades
me.
are coming in and coming out. The profits are starting to pop up. The reds
Ooh,
are going away. The greens are coming in.
ooh, I like that. That's what I want to hear. Let's see here. Sleepy Squirrel says, we giraffe and we gens, we are on the same wavelength. They support us by becoming giraffes. We will support them in return 100%.
Hmm.
100%. They also have the blunt dial, so just making sure I didn't miss anything. Let's freaking go. Lucky boy in the house. Nisi, so cute. Oh man, so many good things. And Riseldan was saying something. Just picked up a new ledger. Time to send all my diamond-handed assets over so they are safe and sound. That's a very, very smart move. And we had Gary in the house. What's going on, Gary? Another thing I wanted to share, let me come over here real quick, is Gary's been talking a lot about this, and that is the cast card. I learned some things over the weekend, even that you got to send USDC to your cast card, not Solana, but you can spend your crypto. You can get yourself a cast card. Go to kast.xyz. I should give you guys my affiliate link. But definitely go check out cast.xyz. They have an app.
So we went to Texas Roadhouse Friday night.
Yep.
I used my Coinbase to pay for dinner.
Ooh.
And the waiter comes over and says, Coinbase? Whoa, what's going on with this? Where did this card come from? What is this? And I said, what do you mean? He's like, I'm a Bitcoin guy. And I was
No
like, all right. I said, well, I just spent Solana to pay for our dinner. I said, and I earned Bitcoin and rewards. And he was like, nice.
There it is. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. The last thing I want to share before we go and get some of the news that's going on, some crazy news. I've been getting really good at aggregating this news. Is the Meme Militia mastermind group that we've launched. So if you are holding a Meme Militia, I have a special group within our Skill Stacker community that is just for you. This is where you're going to start getting paid for memes. I have this welcome intro post pinned to the top here. We have currently, what is it? We have 10 people in the community right now that have claimed it. So there's a lot more. I mean, we're sitting here with 87 owners of Meme Militia. So if you are fumbling there, go ahead and get a message over to me so I can send you the link. I'll give it to you. Make sure you have it too, Danny.
I was gonna say, I haven't even done that yet.
Yes, get inside the mastermind community here. Specific group. Even if you are like, if I were to log out and show you guys, anybody that's in Skill Stacker can get to these groups here, but this right here is a private group that no one can get to unless you have the link and you have been invited to. So very, very important. We got some people in here. And then what's going to happen is we have this POW, proof of work payout submission. And what happens is you'll click that link. It'll open up this tab and you'll see here, you're going to put your X handle. What type of meme did you create? So you hit the drop down, whether it was a repurposed meme or it was an original meme that you made. What's your Solana address, and then upload a screenshot of the post, which is also not correct. I don't know what's going on there.
I was about to say, I thought we changed that to URL.
I did. Let me show you. Let me refresh. I just got to refresh. Watch this. Okay, here we go. I didn't. Come on. There we go. Link to your X post and upload your meme. So I had to refresh there. So that's pinned to the top here in the group. And then we also have the ability for you to go click to buy another Meme Militia on Magic Eden or Tensor. And then there's going to be another link coming. We have some really big stuff tech dropping this week that I've had audited by my internal team inside of my brand butler company that was audited. So we're going to be releasing some new tech this week. So get ready for that. There's going to be some big news on one of these streams you'll see coming up. And then what else do we got? We got news, man. We got lots of news happening. Lots of big news. So if you guys want to jump into that, I'd love to share that with you guys.
Okay.
So let's see here. Let me go ahead and stop sharing. Boom. All right. So the first story we got is pretty wild. Are you a Tron fan?
Tron from back in the day, like in 1988.
Tron, the crypto Tron. But yeah, I like that.
No, I'm not. No.
I'm not either. But what's interesting is they're trying to compete with Solana, and Tron just went full meme mode. Sun Pump partners with Bing X. The Tron meme scene just got a shot of rocket fuel. Sun Pump, the plug and play meme coin launcher on Tron, has teamed up with Bing X, one of the world's leading exchanges. Um, so what's this partnership about? More visibility with Tron-based meme coins, easier trading, more listings, and wider reach. Boosts community building and cross-chain collabs. That's what caught my attention. And when I was reading this, I was like, whoa, cross-chain collabs. All while making meme culture bold, enjoyable, and unstoppable. Here's the thing for me, bro. Anything that's promoting memes and that's building the meme economy, I am so down for. And I think that there's going to be some opportunities for potentially some conviction holds within that space for memes to grab in those deals, the deals with the people who are launching on Tron early on. And I think there's just going to be some good plays there. But Bing X joins the meme party. Sunpump is already working with HTX Global, MEXC, and BitGet. Now with Bing X, they're positioning Tron as a meme coin powerhouse right next to Solana and Ethereum's degen ecosystems.
Yeah.
So Tron memes are no longer the underdogs. They're here to pump. So we're going to see what happens. I wanted to claim that or call this out and kind of let everybody know kind of what's happening.
There's getting to be too many blockchains. It needs to stop.
Well, I mean, just like the blockchain itself, decentralization of it is only going to bring more competition. It's only going to bring more opportunity for people. So I can see that, and I can understand where you're coming from, but I think we don't want one powerhouse for memes, right? We want to have multiple people because people are going to find what works for them. So if they're not on the Solana train, they're going to miss out big. That's
This
for
is the
sure.
big thing is people keep making all this cross chain stuff.
Hmm.
You have to have a bridge to go from chain to chain.
It's true.
That's going to have to improve
Yep. Yep.
tremendously. Because I
Yep.
remember back in the day, changing ETH to Poly used to take like 30 minutes.
Dude, crazy. Yep. Crazy. Anything over like seconds for me is
Right.
madness.
You think you lost it. You're like, oh crap,
Yeah.
where'd my money go?
Yeah. Try dealing with Bitcoin, bro. An hour. It's like, dude, this is ridiculous. So Justin Sun, I don't know him very well. I was going to do some research, just didn't have time. But Justin Sun dropped a $10 million support program for meme projects on Tron. That money already fueling projects and partnerships like this are about to turn the meme engine into a monster truck. So streams takeaway for today on Tron. Tron isn't just chasing tech adoption anymore. They're coming for the meme coin throne. Good luck. Yeah, that's going to be a very big challenge trying to compete with Solana.
There was a video on X of a guy calling Barron Trump, and he was like, "Hey man, I need a loan." He's like, "How much do you need?" He's like, "250." He's like, "ETH." He's like, "All right, bet. I'll have it back to you tonight."
Wow. Wow, that's crazy. So did you
So
guys hear about what's going on in El Salvador?
no, Poppy.
So El Salvador Bitcoin bag. All right, from what is Bukuli doing to $375 million in profits. Remember when El Salvador became the first country to go full degen mode and made Bitcoin legal tender?
Yeah,
Well,
they bought it really cheap.
guess what? Their Bitcoin portfolio is now worth over 644 million. That's 124% unrealized profit, or 357 million in green candles. By numbers, total Bitcoin bought was 6,181. They spent $287.1 million, and now the current value of that is 644 million.
Yeah, they started buying when it was 19,000. He was smart.
Year-to-date gains now 69.8 million. That's year-to-date just for 2025. So it's unrealized, but that's a huge flex. So buy one Bitcoin a day wasn't a meme. President Nayib Bukele literally announced in 2022 that El Salvador would buy one Bitcoin per day, and they've stuck with it. Can you imagine that? Having the resources to buy one Bitcoin a day? Everyone said
Taylor just bought another $800 million worth this morning.
that's what I heard. That's crazy, dude. That's
And it
absolutely
shot up and then it crashed back down. And then I caught a 43X long and made a couple $100.
wow. There you go. Everyone said that this is economic suicide, and Bukele said, "Hold on for dear life, my volcano bonds." The haters, IMF, World Bank, TradeFi, Sweets. This is a bad idea. You'll destroy the economy. Bukele proceeds to double El Salvador's Bitcoin bag and see massive gains. They have had to compromise on Bitcoin mandates like making it optional for private businesses, but the country never stopped stacking sats. So why this matters, El Salvador is now a case study in Bitcoin as a national treasury strategy. It's proof that nation states betting on Bitcoin isn't just theoretical anymore, it's profitable. With hyper Bitcoinization narratives growing, this becomes exhibit A for the bulls. So El Salvador went from global laughingstock to absolute giga chad in just a few years. They bought the dip, ignored the noise, and now they're 357 million in the green, with more upside coming if Bitcoin keeps climbing, which I'm going to talk about here in a second.
Well, Gary's governor just signed a bill yesterday doing away with capital gains tax.
What?
Yeah.
Who did that?
The Texas governor.
I love Texas. I freaking love Texas.
So
God.
Gary, I need to borrow his address for a little while.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go move in with Gary now. I'll do yoga every day, and
We need to have a Gary Club ranch.
that's the ultimate. Okay, so you've been saying what I've been thinking. I just haven't had the words to be able to figure out how to tell Gary. If we could all combine the millions and millions of dollars and buy a ranch, that would be an amazing thing. We get some pet giraffes, and
There you go.
that's the dream right there. Buy a big like 200-acre ranch and have like only the golden ticket holders.
I was thinking like 500 to 1,000, but
500 1,000 what?
acres.
Oh yeah, see that's the real giga chat right there for
Yeah.
sure. So here's the really cool news. This is one of the last stories here for today, but Bitcoin just blew past 2.18 trillion market cap, a new all-time freaking high. I almost feel like I need to be like JJ. Let's go. Oh, sorry. It's just as annoying when I do it as when they do it. But Bitcoin has officially entered the planetary GDP territory, smashing a new milestone with a $2.18 trillion market cap for the first time ever. And I'm just joking. Hopefully you guys know that. JJ is the most amazing vibe. The price is now hovering around 104,000 daily trading volume. Listen to this. This blew my mind. Daily trading volume over 55 billion on just Binance and Coinbase alone. On just Coinbase and Binance, Bitcoin ain't just a coin anymore. It's an economic force. Bullish on-chain market signals. 15% more wallets now hold
That was too loud.
Bitcoin. Is she talking to me?
No,
Okay, I wouldn't be surprised.
I was
Yeah,
trying to find a soundboard, and she was like, "That was too loud."
exactly. Whales and plebs stacking like 15%
That was
more wallets
too
now
loud,
on
Daddy.
Bitcoin. ProShares Bitcoin ETF Beto is up 5% now, trading at $28.50. Stock like Strategy, MSTR, and Coinbase are pumping alongside Bitcoin. But wait, caution ahead. Bitcoin's is it RSI? I think it's RSI. Is at 72, technically in an overbought territory. MACD still shows bullish momentum, but analysts warn of a possible short-term pullback. In plain English here, it's rocket time now, but don't forget your parachute. Sunday scam pump alert. Influencer Crypto Rover dropped a warning. Some sketchy altcoins are now pumping 20 to 50% out of nowhere. So this is an interesting thing. Community suspects a coordinated weekend pump to stay sharp. So the last story I want to share, which is Gary's talked about it on the stream a few times, is baby hippo meme coin goes full beast mode. Moodang.
Moodang.
MOOENG pumps 900%. Introducing Moodang, the Solana meme coin inspired by a literal baby hippo from the Thai Zoo, and now one of the top gainers in the entire meme coin market. You really can't make this stuff up, and you don't need to, because the chart does all the storytelling. Here's the numbers: 900% gain in 30 days, 579% in just the past week. That's crazy. A 68.3% gain in last 24 hours. So think about that. If you put 100 grand in, you'd be sitting on 168 grand. Daily volume. Daily volume.
Scared money don't make money.
Scared money don't make money, baby. Yep. Daily volume, $1.14 billion in daily volume. What is that? Pretty Ritter. What's up, Tom? In the
Rita?
house.
That's Rita.
Rita, GM. Market cap is now 265 million and is ranked number 186. From Thai Zoo mascot to Solana chain savage, Moodang is officially the new D-Gen darling. So what triggered this stampede? Sol broke past $170, reviving meme coin mania, and the entire crypto market is surging. With Bitcoin above 103K, the total market cap of 3.36 trillion. Moodang caught the perfect wave of sentiment, liquidity, and pure mimetic magic. Ooh, I like that a lot. Mimetic magic. That's a writer downer right there. The coin is literally named after Moodang, a dish of Thai red pork, but in this case, it's a baby hippo turned crypto star. And somehow it's outperforming tokens with VC backing and multi-million-dollar treasuries. Wow, that's some crazy news for a day.
And can drop just as fast as it went up.
Did you chase any Moodang?
Nope. No chasing shitters for me this week.
No chasing shitters. That's awesome.
Nah.
Hell yeah. Come on. I chased a shitter last night for fun just to show somebody. And I was up at one point and I didn't know when to sell. And I just let it sit and I let it sit and I let it sit and I lost $6.
I went back to trading perps.
Smart. That's smart. That's a really good move, dude. Really good move. Let's see here. So two last things, and then we can do a couple giveaways. We won't have time for all of them because we had a lot of buys, you guys. I'm so freaking proud of all of you. Every single one of you that supported Meme Militia, that supported Skill Stacker this week. We had some crazy stuff going on the charts. Inspired a lot of things for me coming this week. That's going to be on the wheel, but I want to make sure that you guys are aware. Where is it at? Let me pull it up. Here we go. I got to change the date on this. I just realized. Let me go ahead and share my screen. I'm going to change the date here at the end of the stream, but check this out. We have the Brand Hacker program, and I'm just going to go to apply. If you go to go.adrianboysell.com/apply, if you're interested in learning from us and being part of the Brand Hacker program, bye. Say hi to Danny.
Hi, Danny.
Hi.
Mwah.
Hi.
So if you're interested in learning how to become a highly paid AI brand consultant, I would encourage you to check out the Brand Butler Brand Hacker program. This is an incredible program that we run. It's 12 weeks. This is the price point for it. It's a 12-week training program that will literally change your life. It's already changed almost 10 people's lives already. So I just want to make sure I mention this to you guys. We're doing a live training I'm going to be announcing here pretty soon. It's a 90-minute training. I'd love to have you guys there. I will put that in the deal this week. And then the last thing here, before we get to the giveaways, is, whoops, I did the wrong one. If you go to skillstackersummit.com, we have our event coming up next month on the 19th and the 20th with 12 speakers, 12 top-notch speakers. You got everything from Tony Watley to Amanda Dobson to Austin Armstrong, Rachel Miller, Paul, me, Atiba D'Souza, my business partner, Chris, Akbar Sheik, Jim Padilla, Tony Watley, Alyssa, Jonathan Mass, a lot of amazing speakers coming out. And we're going to be teaching everything from social media to branding to sales to leadership, financial strategy. This is actually going to be changed to wealth strategy, AI automation, Web3, and crypto. I wish I had more time on these streams because I would definitely be going deeper into some of the AI automation stuff that I do and what we're doing. But this is a really, really killer opportunity for you guys. Skillstackersummit.com. Go check it out. And with that being said, I want to jump over to some giveaways, bro.
You want to start at the back, the front, the middle?
Oh man, I like to start at the
You
back.
just want me to pick some?
Let's try to give priority to the meme militia holders, especially since we have some new ones here. So anybody that you know for sure is a meme militia holder, let's start with them because they're all going to have multiple spins. Who bought the? Here's the question: do you know who bought the biggest bag this weekend?
No, I didn't check that.
That would be cool.
There were some pretty good sized buys though.
There were some really good sized buys for Stacker this week. So let's go. Soluchinski's in the house. We got Zeppelin in the house. Howdy, howdy. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Come on. Start on mine, Bearded said. 9SI14. He did buy. Let's start with Bearded. He's got a king.
Yeah, but he skipped like 4 days in a row. So
what? Oh, and I can't forget to mention that this wheel today is sponsored by Hunter. I talked to Hunter. I gave Hunter some shit actually. And was like, dude, you got all these meme militia. We need to get him in the hands of other people. And he was like, here, bro, here's 5 of them to put on the wheel this week. And I'm like, what? I'm like, that's love right there. That's support. That's family. That's community. I'm super grateful for you, Hunter. So the wheel this week and all the meme militias are sponsored by Hunter. You guys can give him a shout out, give him a follow, please. Go check out Hunter. He's a fellow giraffe. He's a great guy. He minted a crap ton of meme militias, and now he just gave away 5 of the ones that he minted. I bought the Commander and sent it to my HODL wallet. Let's go. Then I bought Stacker out of the HODL wallet. You guys are amazing. All right, who do we want to do first?
Well, let's see. I guess we could start with Bearded.
All right, 9SI14. Come on, Bearded. Let's see what you got. This dude's put so much on the wheel.
Whammy, whammy, whammy.
There are no whammies on this wheel. If you see here, you got a general admission ticket. You got a VIP ticket. Okay, so his first one out of his first 5 is that one. Let's go again. It's number 1. I love this wheel. Nice to see you too, buddy. Nice to see you too. Not yet up in the house. 10K. There you go, brother. 10K. There we go. Okay, number 3. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? I got a canvas on here. Did you guys see? There's a meme militia canvas. Not just any canvas. There you go. 1K. I put a meme militia canvas on there. So I'm not going to design it for you. I'm just going to give it to you. It's going to be a meme militia canvas. It's going to be super dope. So that right there is about $150, $200 value in itself. Okay, that's here he goes, number 4. Look at all this love, dude. All the hearts and the freaking thing. Come on. Everybody loves the giveaways. There's 100,000 Stacker on here. You got another VIP ticket.
I think we need to take the VIP tickets off.
I know. It's better than an MGMI. Let's see here. I got a general admission ticket on here now too, because the tickets are going to start going up in price. So let's see here. If you guys get a VIP ticket.
Well, it looks like Bearded can donate VIP tickets to everybody.
To everybody. Anybody he wants to come to the event, he has the ability to now invite them. To not just give them a general admission, but give them a VIP.
That was 5, right?
Yep.
BDX W2.
Ooh, I love that one. BDX.
Commander.
Yeah, let's go. So there's 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go, Commander. First one. My guy. My guy. Come on. 10,000. Come on. We gave away 125 Gary coin too on our last spin. Oh, snap. Oh, come on. No.
Nah.
We're saving that for you, bro. We're saving that for you.
Hmm.
That mean militia canvas is going to be fire. There's 1,000 though. So that's 11K for you so far. Look at that. VIP ticket. Come on.
Drop it in the Telegram group.
I
Let's
do have a
push it.
Telegram. I need some support.
Zeppelin just said that he's going to drop it in some call groups on Telegram. Looks like.
What? Zeppelin's freaking legend. There we go. BDXW2. Yeah, 10K. I'm glad that one hit the way it did. So you just got 21,000 skill stacker coins, my friend. There you go. Who's next?
All right, let's do 6EWTM.
6TWTM.
6EWTM. It's a night.
Ooh, a night. Nice. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Whoops, I opened up my dictionary. There we go. 10,000. Freaking big bag, babies. Let's go. Did you see that master resource document I sent you guys?
Which one?
In our content mafia.
If it was this weekend, I didn't look at anything.
Okay, you got to go back to the content mafia chat and look at that master resource document I sent to you guys. There we go. 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. You just got 30,000 in your bag, my friend. Yeah, I sent a resource. Let me just give you guys a sneak peek at this, because this is really, 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 really valuable. I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but when you take care of me, I take care of you. And we have a content mafia group, and my content mafia members here. I have 12 weeks worth of custom GPTs that I've made, Storyhook agents, 5 Whys worksheet, custom avatar creators. Dude, I have tons and tons. There's over 40 documents here, 43 documents from every single week, prospecting trainings, customer just custom GPT, sales assistants. Like, I have so much stuff in here. I sent you guys. This is part of the 12-week program for Brand Hacker. So I want to make sure you guys saw this. I was hooking up my content mafia fam. So let's go back to the wheel, but I want to make sure you guys saw that. Okay, who do we have next?
Let's do 8 SDWD. They have a night.
8 SDWD.
Yep.
And they have a night. So 1, 2, and 3. Let's go. Oh, came close.
It's in the wheel.
He's spinning the wheel.
In the wheel. That's right, sweetheart. That's right. My little nephew turned 1 year old this weekend. That is so wild to me. So wild. I still have Gary on the wheel.
Hey, Daddy.
I know, I see.
25,000 stacker.
Hey,
No,
You
his
see
nephew turned 1.
You see this guy in the middle? There we go.
okay, three.
He's getting dizzy. Ooh.
He said, I 3.
I 3. You're a big girl. Meme Militia NFT. Congratulations. That'll be coming from me, but from Hunter. I'll be sending it to you. Thank you, Hunter, for hooking up. You just scored yourself another Meme Militia. Let's freaking go. All right. Oops, I spun it again for somebody else. Who's the next one? This is going to be their
D2GHD.
C2?
D2.
D2. CH.
Like R2. R2D2. Yeah.
PhD.
GHD.
Okay. And you just
Night.
got 10.
They have a night.
Night. Oh, 3 spins. Look at you balling out. Okay, here we go. 1. 10K was your first one. It's going to be, you got another and a GA ticket. There we go. For the Skill Stacker Summit. Free access. I'm sure somebody here would be happy to give you one of their VIPs if you want to get the VIP. Just ask somebody. That's part of why we have the community platform where you can go in there and drop a message, say, hey, who's got an extra VIP ticket? There are people that have like 10 of them. We got 1,000 stacker for you there. There we go. We got 11,000 stacker, my friend. All right, who's next?
We'll do ADGMP. They have a commander.
Commander. Look at that. First spin. $1,000 stacker. Okay. $1,000 stacker. Here comes spin number 3. And they got one more. 10,000 stacker. Let's freaking go. And then last one here for you, Commander. We take care of our commanders. I'm going to be doing special things for just commanders, special things for just soldiers, special things for just knights, and a GA ticket. Let's go. If you need that ticket, you just got to message me and I'll send you the code to get that free ticket. All right. Who's next?
HRVZG.
Got it.
They have a knight.
Nice. Look at that. This freaking army is growing, dude.
I'm just cherry picking me militia holders.
I love it, man. I freaking love it. Me militia holders get priority. A GA ticket for you too. We just hit over 200 views on this stream, my brother. 200 views. That's what I'm
That's
talking
it. Should be like 1,000 by
Should be
now.
Oh, snap. Dude.
They got it.
Militia canvas. Look at that. I'm going to put this on their canvas. Come on. Congratulations, man. HRVZG. Send me a DM. I'm going to get you out of Me Militia Canvas. That's dope. That's super dope. So one thing I can just briefly kind of mention is I have plans on our new website that we're about to release with new tech where you'll be able to order yourself a canvas with a Me Militia. We're going to have a bunch of different art, like an art gallery essentially on our platform, and the fees that are generated from that, the profits that are made, are going to be redistributed to our Me Militia holders. So another real world thing that we're going to bring out that I wanted to give you guys just kind of a heads up on is something I'm working on as well. Let's go. That's freaking amazing. All right. Last spin for them. They got hooked up. And he's going to be 10K. Nope. And another GA ticket. Congratulations on the Me Militia canvas. What do we got next?
Let's go 9UXGL. They have a soldier.
Oh, nice. Soldier. Come on. You get 2 spins. First one. Here we go. Got you down. 10K. Nice. Second spin. All right. Let's go. GA. Uh-oh, I didn't put my trash out. Anyway, this is what we're going to do. We are at time. The rest of the people from 12AXE, my favorite wallet there, to all the other people that bought over the weekend, we will get your spins in today. Get all your prizes sent to you by morning or in the morning. Everybody that won here today, congratulations. If you won a GA ticket or you won the Me Militia NFT, actually not the Me Militia, but the Me Militia canvas, you got to message me, or a VIP, you got to message me. What we're going to do here is I'm actually going to jump right over to Spaces right now. I was going to do it at 10 o'clock, and then I realized when I put that time poll up there, I already have Mentorship Monday inside a Skill Stacker happening at 10 o'clock. So we're going to have to do a 1-hour space for Me Militia Monday, unless we switch it to the afternoons or I move the Mentorship Mondays to a different time. So thank you guys so much for tuning in with us. If you guys want to roll right over and hang out with us for another couple hours, we're going to go ahead and start a space right now. It's already ready to go. And we'll see you guys inside of Spaces here in just a few minutes. Let's rock it. God bless you guys. Hope you have an amazing day. If you can't tune in with us, we'll see you tomorrow for more giveaways. And congrats to all of you guys who've won that don't even know what you won yet. Thank you guys for supporting. We're going to have an amazing week. Keep looking up.
Bye, Danny.